Like and subscribe now, or you're gonna have bad luck this week.
Sometimes in life, you get so annoyed that you just want to leave everything behind. People often wonder when their lucky break will come, but luck doesn't always mean winning $1 million lottery or finding a penny on the road. Luck can sometimes bring much greater gifts, like being saved at the very last minute. Today, we are looking at 10 of the luckiest people in the world. Watch out for the first one, as it will revive your faith in God. Let's begin. Number 10. Almost hit by a Bart train. This is an example of how quick thinking can help you save someone or even your own life. People at subways are always in a hurry and don't really think straight most of the time. The result is a lot of accidents there, and that is also the reason there are a lot of supervisors available there. Transportation supervisor John O'Connor was at the Coliseum Station, Oakland, keeping an eye on the crowd following the Oakland Raiders-Detroit Lions game when the man, who was intoxicated, stumbled and fell onto the tracks as a train was approaching. Surveillance video released by BART showed O'Connor, who happened to be standing feet away from the platform, lunge for the man and pull him to safety just in the nick of time. John said that he was just fortunate that God put him there and that the guy got to see another day. He explained that there was no time to really make a decision. He just looked and it just happened. Quick thinking helped him save a life. Number 9. Shark cage. Most people go out of their way to avoid any encounters with the shark, but some brave, or should I say dumb, divers get into a locked cage just so they could be closer to the shark. A diver survived after a great white shark broke open the metal rails of his diving cage and swam inside while the diver was inside. The Shanghai man was shark diving off the coast of Guadalupe Island in Mexico when a shark reached the side of the cage. Although the shark was thrust through the bars of the diving cage, the diver, Min Chan, was able to emerge uninjured. The great white shark forcefully rocked the cage around for about 20 seconds until the instructor lifted open the cage's top and it leaped out of the opening. The guy really was very lucky because the shark would have torn the person into pieces had it gotten hold of him. Number 8. Hats off. Russian soldiers are just built differently, as they are known to cheat death on a daily basis. We are not kidding. See for yourself in this video. The soldiers stand together in a line to fire their guns at the same way as the American 21 gun salute, but most of them are immature. As the soldiers fire their weapons, one of them in the first row survives getting shot in the head when his hat is blown up after the guy behind him shoots. In another story, the soldier who has been dubbed the Russian Terminator was reportedly caught in the AK-47 crossfire between Russian and Chechen militants. He really cheated death after footage emerged of him having a bullet removed from his forehead with a pair of pliers. In the video, the man seems undaunted by what is happening and remains calm as the procedure takes place. Russians really are a different breed. Number 7. Jet sitting. Motorcycle and car racing is something that a lot of people enjoy. The thrill of watching a supercar racing a heavy bike is out of this world, and the feeling is even better when you are the one behind the wheel. Believe it or not, jet racing is also very popular among racers. It is when a motorcyclist or a car racer, or both, try to race a jet. It really is a fascinating sight, but isn't always safe. But normally, you would expect the risks to take place in the air, not on the runway. In this video, we have a jet pilot who is experiencing engine problems and he cannot seem to get his plane started. The pilot tries to signal someone asking for help, but behind him there is a death coming towards him at the speed of 150 miles per hour. As the pilot is just sitting in his jet, another plane takes off behind him, and this pilot barely survives to have his head cut off. The other plane is seen crashing as it goes ahead. The footage shows how lucky was this pilot to survive something like this without injury and making it out alive. Number 6. Motocross. Motocross is a form of off-road motorcycle racing held in enclosed off-road circuits. The sport evolved from motorcycle trails competitions held in the United Kingdom. Motocross is one of the most physically demanding sports, as riders are almost all muscles and shift weight to balance throughout the whole ride. Not every rider is that physically fit, so the riders are often subject to accidents. Something like that happened at a motocross racing event when a rider lost his balance and slipped while making a jump from a ramp. But it wasn't the rider whose life was in danger, it was the guy taking the photo. As you can see, the racer crashes and then slips towards the guy in the red hoodie holding a phone. He casually jumps and avoids the bike, which crashes into the tree behind him. We are fascinated by the coolness of the guy in the red hoodie as he goes back to talking on the call right after making the jump and surviving what could have been a really serious accident. Number 5. Car surfing. Dash cams are very popular among Russians, who use them to combat corrupt law enforcement officials and capture evidence of accidents, like this one. These dash cams also capture completely absurd and unreal moments like these. A Russian dash cam caught a motorcyclist running into the back of a moving car, and what happened after that was a complete miracle, or an unbelievable stunt. The nearly incredible video posted on YouTube was shot near the city of Korolevo. In it, a sedan pulls into the passing lane just as a motorcycle approaches it at a much higher speed. The bike hits square into the rear of the car and flips forward in unison with its rider, who lands on 2 feet, sits as the vehicle slows down, and can be seen getting off safely when it comes to a stop at the end of the clip. If it's fake, it's a good one, but if it's real, Spider-Man has some competition. Number 4. Pool-hearted idea. Summer is a great time to spend outdoors, having fun with family and friends, diving in a cold water pool, and having a barbecue. For many, this is the American dream. Most Americans are taught swimming at an early age, but most aren't taught how to dive. In this video, a guy was chilling by the pool when he decided it would be a really good idea to try to backflip from the rooftop and dive into the pool. As you can see for yourself, the guy survives hitting the edge of the pool by just inches. Had he hit the surface, he could have burst open his head or lost his teeth at the very least. Maybe it would be best for him to invest in a proper diving board or maybe life insurance. Number 3. Plane to sea. Skydiving instructor Mike Robinson was at 12,000 feet, just seconds away from his 4th and final jump of the day, when a second plane carrying other skydivers struck the aircraft he was in, sending him all tumbling towards the ground. None of the 9 skydivers or 2 pilots sustained serious injury when the planes collided in midair. Robinson said the skydivers had gone up for the last jump of the day, called the sunset load, and the 2 planes were flying in formation. It was supposed to be a routine jump and a fun one for Robinson, who usually jumps as a trainer. All of the skydivers were instructors or coaches and had hundreds, if not thousands, of jumps under their belts. As all of them were positioned to jump, the planes collided and all of the skydivers were forcibly thrown into the air. Luckily, everyone survived and no one was injured, just traumatized. Number 2. Lucky scooter. Kids are known to not listen to their parents, even if it results in them endangering their lives. And that can be guaranteed from this video. In this footage, you can see a young child who has run away from his mother on a toy scooter. The child comes to a busy road from the parking lot, and the car driver on the road slams on the brakes in hopes of avoiding the child. Due to the quick thinking of the drivers, everyone was able to stop in time. Behind the boy, his mother can be seen terrifyingly chasing him. Listen to your mothers, kids, and stay in the parking lot. Number 1. Wobbly truck. This video is not only lucky, but a combination of luck and skill. An 18-wheeler truck can be seen carrying large metal pipes, rocking violently from side to side. As you can see, even though the trailer shakes and almost looks like it's about to fall on its side, the driver manages to keep the truck on its feet. Or should we say wheels. The trailer manages to stop shaking and drives and gets back on its wheels. The driver cool-headedly continues to drive on. Have you ever had a life-saving kind of luck like you saw in this video? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.